Hello everyone, this is a quick look at the COBI Fokker DR-1. This set comes with only 175 pieces, which included 2 pieces for the little plaque here, which is just a printed part for the front and a small little bit for the stand. There's also a full minifigure in the cockpit, so we will look at that. For decorations, this uses a total of 2 stickers. It comes with a big sticker sheet, but that sticker sheet is shared with a number of other sets from this line, and the 2 stickers that are included are just these here on the top. Everything else is printed, which is what I'm used to, but every once in a while we still do get some stickers. This is not a particularly new set. I think it came out like 2 or maybe even 3 years ago. Overall, it looks really nice. It looks just a little bit toyish because of how few pieces that it has. It does use some particularly specialized parts for this type of craft in order to get the look of canvas, of stretched canvas for some of the surfaces. I'll look at that just a little bit closer, but I wanted to give you just a general idea of how it looked from all different angles, including right from the front. The propeller spins up pretty easily, and you can see that this is printed here for the 2 black markings. There's a little bit of suggestion of detail of the engine behind there as well, which is actually a molded up part, shows some of the cylinder heads. There's no aerodynamic shaping or airfoil shaping for the winglet that goes between the landing gear there. The landing struts are fairly specialized parts, and I personally have not seen these pieces used as spacers and connectors between the 3 wing decks before, but that's just, I don't know if they were new to this set or to this era. Up here you can see some of the specialized parts that I mentioned. So the wing tips are specialized, and then these also, the ailerons, are specialized in their shape. You can see that they show a little suggestion of the ribs. Sorry about the focus there, the ribs inside and how the material gets stretched over there. The cockpit does seat, again, full minifigure, such as COBI makes, and you got the machine guns there, the main primary weapons for this thing, as it was a fighter after all. Print there, print there, print for the tail, no moving control surfaces back here whatsoever. Got the little skid there, and that's about it. You know, basically a display model, although plenty playable. You know, it's easy to swish around, and it definitely has enough durability that you're not going to have to worry about this coming apart too easily in play. But it's not something that you want to give to, let's say, a 4-year-old or something, because you do have some smaller pieces like the connectors between the wing decks, between the levels. Those are relatively small and don't have a whole lot of clutch power the way that they're connected. Also, does have some complexity to it, so it's not for the youngest kids to build, but it's not the oldest, most collector-focused thing either. I forgot to mention there is a control stick down inside of there. You can just see the top of it, and a brown-colored seat, proper seat piece. The figure represents, of course, the infamous Baron himself of Red Baron fame. This figure is actually not that bad. Some of the COBI figures look really, really creepy. This one's not terrible. I mean, those eyes are a little bit off. The printing for the torso is pretty good. He's got gloves on. Just overall, it's not one of the worst ones that they've done. It's actually somewhat acceptable, I'd say, which is odd and unusual. In terms of value, unfortunately, this costs $30 US, and unfortunately, I also seem to have recycled the box already, so I don't have that to show you. Apologies. But yeah, it seems to be $30 US at every major retailer, or at least every major retailer online site. And I'm sure that, with sales and maybe some specialized places, you can find it a bit cheaper than that. But that's the price that I paid for it, and that's the price that I see most places. So that's the price I'm going to use to judge its value, and I'm going to tell you that this does not feel like a good value compared to other COBI stuff. COBI stuff in general in the US has gone up in price by quite a bit over the past half decade or so from what I've seen. Their quality has also gotten better pretty consistently. It hasn't been bad in the past, but it's definitely gotten a lot better. It's gone from acceptable to very nice. And this is pretty displayable. The parts have gone together pretty well. The printing is good. The use of stickers is acceptable in my opinion for, just a couple of them going on this. But I don't think that by standards that I'm used to, it should have been $30. I think this should have been $25 at most. $20, I think, would have made a little bit more sense to me personally. I do understand this has some larger pieces and everything, but yeah, this one actually feels a little bit overpriced to me. It's not bad for what it is, but it's just not high level, high concept, Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you again soon.